All right, getting ready for this live. All righty, everyone. We're live directly from Chicago.
Live from Automate 2024, guys. This is a nice show. Very busy right now. And I hope you guys have a really good view. Sandro and I, we're going to be really happy to show you guys what Festo has as a new technology. We're directly live. We're not pre-recorded. People crossing. So feel free to drop off your comments. We'll be very happy to hear from you guys. Where are you connected? Send us a message. Hey, hi from whatever in the world you are connected. Sandro.
Yeah, we're going to be reading your messages as we go, and the main concept is type in whatever comments or questions you have. If there's anything specific that you want to see, put it on the comments. We're live on YouTube and on LinkedIn. Put it on the comments and we'll get to that. También queremos recordarles que vamos a también a responder preguntas en español y también en...
Oui, on va être branché en français aussi. Si vous avez des questions, n'hésitez pas à nous juste taper votre commentaire, des questions sur le chat. On va être très content de vous avoir aussi pour les gens qui parlent français. Y para los que hablan español también, comunidad latina, les personnes en français y en English. Let's see how it goes.
Don't even ask me what he said because I can only do Spanish and English. But
yeah.
Anyways, I guess why don't we start walking around and see what we have here at the show?
Yeah.
And let's switch over.
Let's
to
switch
this
right now. Yeah.
view. And let's have a look at some of the cool things that we have here today. So, for example, this one over here. This one is a cool demo showing different IO-Link actuators. So as you can see, it's a pick and place operation. The actuator from back there, grips, that's an electric gripper with IO-Link, drops over here, and then this actuator here on the front, it's basically a pusher. So it pushes it to this rotary actuator, and then this other one over here, it's another pick and place that comes and grabs it. Basically, everything controlled with this PLC. It's a Codesys PLC, Codesys based. It has also an HMI screen, 7-inch HMI screen. Not gonna go too much into the details unless you want me to. There's another one here. Let's push start. And this one, it's basically showing a pick and place operation along with some dispensing operation. So here you're gonna see the suction cup. It's gonna go down, pick that part up, drop it over here, and then it's gonna go back, put it back there. But I wanna show you the dispensing application so you can see there's some interpolation going there because it has to move on the Z-axis.
That's actually a nice demo. You can see how rigid the axis is. In fact, these are all new, as you probably mentioned. Everything designed on HEO platform, which is a software that you can go and type your information, what kind of cycle time you want, what type of system you have, and then it will automatically calculate. So it gets you all these mechanics right away, and you can have a lot of information. That's HEO. We can chat about that later on. But I think we're ready to go and switch to another guy. We're gonna go to the expert right now. Let's have a walk.
Who do we have here? We have another colleague. So we have Eric Winter.
Hey, Eric. He's gonna give us a quick view on one of the new technologies we are showcasing here in our show. Remember, we are live from Automate 2024, and this is not pre-recorded, so things can happen. Right now, Eric, tell us a little bit about
latest, greatest biomanifold from Festo. This will be the platform that we're developing into the future. A lot of nice key topics that we could address with this VTUX valve manifold. It's much different than the previous technology
version
that we've had. So in the back plane, we have an Ethernet ASCII now compared to an older call our AP system or our automation platform. Like you can do up to 80 manifolds, daisy chain from device to device.
cool.
So that'll be 50 meters between devices rather than 10 meters from beginning to end.
Okay.
That allows us to, even an ASPE allows us to do that.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
On the valves right now, we're up to 32 valve coils. PAS is 128
that's pretty
valve
good.
coils, so it'll allow us to do a lot more technology out on board of the manifold. So,
Okay. I think the whole idea for the new valve generation is also get on board on IO-Link, right? So let's chat about that.
So the larger manifold, you can connect it with the CPX AP, obviously with the IO. This here is an extension of that. This is the AP, so you can connect daisy chain in and out of that. We also have a module for IO-Link on board here. And then what's also nice is the valve itself. So if you look at this valve, you can see there's no gap between there, but there is a gap between here. The valve itself is it can generally flow about 700 liters per minute, but the valve base is the limitation there. So this valve here flows about the same as our 20 millimeter valve, and it's only in a 12 millimeter space. So every valve that you add on there, you save 8 millimeters of space. So we're going to have a lot less real estate.
Of course, cool. Well, you told us a little bit about AP, the AP network. Can you give us a quick intro on that? Like, what is exactly the AP? Maybe if we have here this board, maybe we can quickly go through what is all about that.
Yeah, so the AP bus is Festo's automation platform, right? So that allows us to start from a parent PLC, whether it's a Rockwell PLC, a Siemens PLC, a Beckhoff PLC, or any of the major players out there. We have one drop down to what we call either a gateway, what I would call it, or a one module on a manifold as well. So this one, either one module here, module there. Once there, you're on the AP bus. You only need to this board here. Yep. Okay. So you would come in with your standard Ethernet IP, and then everything that's connected to the AP bus is like it's one device back to the PLC. Okay. So you can have 80 modules, whether they're electrical modules, decentralized or centralized manifold, daisy chain out to a valve manifold, there's some IO block out on the end effector on robot, or on some gantries. And then all of that's addressed back in the PLC as one device. So you can basically have your whole network with full description, the files, things of that nature, for any parent PLC or parent native field bus.
Awesome. Sandro, where are you now? Should we switch now and look at some other stuff?
Yeah, we're actually using these microphones right now, the one from the camera.
Okay.
Because we have some technical issues. But yeah, I mean, you guys already talked about the CPX API.
Yes.
Why don't we walk over to the 7th axis and just have a brief talk?
Have a quick
Thank you, Eric, so much.
Eric. Thank you, appreciate that. All right, let's have a look. So you already show everybody what we have on the front end of the booth, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, cool. The back side is what Eric showed us. And of course, we actually have some integration with additional robots and interfaces. So we already chat about this. The good thing about this demo is we want to show to our audience what is pneumatics, what is controls, what is servo, what is motion control. Like, there are a lot of topics around. So the whole idea here, sometimes we have customers just asking, hey, what is a pneumatic valve? How can I switch valves from a field bus interface? And that's what Eric showed us earlier. And now we can integrate with robots, collaborative robot like this one that almost hit me. But this is cool. It's still a collaborative robot working with a linear axis. So the good thing about all this is it shows what Festo is doing to be agnostic. We want to show how agnostic is Festo in the market. So we work with everybody, every brand. Festo has a lot of components, multiple components from the portfolio. So we communicate pretty much with everybody in the market. So that's the kind of the message that we want to get out there. One nice thing that we added into this demo actually this time in Automate 2024, which we are live right now, is the fact that this gripper, which is a soft gripper, we can actually we can actually grab bolts like light bolts. We have it at the back, and we're gonna go there. Let's have a chat. So you can see here now, this is an addition that we have in our booth. Now we're showing how the gripper, which is a very soft gripper, can grab. This is actually glass. This is not plastic. This is a real glass light bulb. So we want to show people, okay, what can I use in order to grab a very delicate part? I don't want to break it, but I still want to grab it properly. So this is what we're actually adding into this show.
That's pretty cool. I think something worth mentioning, and I don't know if you already mentioned it or not, but it's that the additional axes are incorporated into the same robotic controller, right?
Correct.
Like you don't have to have an additional PLC or anything like that.
Yep.
It's the same robotic controller.
Actually, one thing that is cool about this now is we call our guys, our friends from ABB, we call our friends from Universal Robots, and they gave us these robots to integrate it into our demo. So we show how we collaborate with others in the market. The guys from ABB actually they are located here too. Maybe one of the ABB guys can drop off a comment there to say, hey, here we are. What's the booth number? Drop it in there. People will be happy to see it. So collaborative robot, GOFA, directly controlling pneumatic valve, soft gripper, a proportional valve, and also controlling the linear axis, which are this ones here.
So it's basically this motor right here.
Yeah, this motor here. Okay. And then here you can see actually, this is a good thing about, this is the teach pendant that controls the robot, the ABB robot. So here, I'm gonna stop the program. So here we can see how the program is super simple. And I'm pretty sure the guys from ABB will be super happy to show you. If you have comments or questions, just drop it on the comments and they will be happy to show you. So here you can see how simple it is to program a robot these days. You know, in the past, people used to code a lot.
Doesn't this look like a Google Google Blockly?
Blocky,
yeah.
Blocky or Scratch.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what the kids learn at school.
And this looks similar to that, right? Like
Oh, yeah,
it's a
super similar.
block-based programming, I think.
Yeah. So here you can, for example, you can go and modify. This is like a sub program, let's say. Yeah, here you can see it's quite nice actually.
Yeah. So you have all of the commands right there.
All the commands. Yeah, you can wait for like looping.
Hold
and
on,
all that.
but don't show us all of the details. We're still gonna have a day 2 and day 3 for the people
Yeah.
online, right?
Yeah,
So
we're gonna have half an hour live from the show. We're gonna cover some minutes here and there, showcasing our technology and how we collaborate with others in the market. So
Alright.
from now, if you have a comment or any, where are you from or where are you located in the world, drop your comment. We'll be super happy to say hello tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be also connected directly from the show. Sandra and I, we have some particular people from the booth that are very specialized in some topics. We're going to go through some other topics. So actually tomorrow we're going to have the guys from Didactic. They have actually a quite nice demo, and they're going to give us a quick explanation of what's their view in the automation, what's their view in the educational side too.
So let's talk about tomorrow. Let's talk about essentials too, because here I see that we have a nice board with multiple elements, and probably the people watching online, they'll recognize all of these things. Like a filter regulator with a shut-off valve, another filter regulator down there, and a bunch of actuators. Guided actuators, single acting actuators, valve manifolds with I/O communicating over Ethernet, and so on. So the main idea is that we'll show you some of these tomorrow as well.
Yes.
And then finally, and I'll guess we'll save these for tomorrow too.
Yep.
Which is an HGO system. And at this point, you're like, what the hell is HGO, right?
We're gonna have a lot of mechanical people around here, so they can answer questions if you have some.
Right.
On the mechanical side, Festo is globally very strong on electromechanical systems, large portfolio. So we're gonna have some nice discussions tomorrow. So stay tuned with us. Look for the link. We're gonna be posting that tomorrow as well. And yeah, happy to be here and happy to be alive. That's a nice thing to have. So, Sandra, any other word from your side?
No, I think that's it. So you can see that this is truly live. I'm here recording all of this. So this is a big selfie stick, I guess. But we'll see you tomorrow. Be ready to bring your questions and everything. And everything that we showed you today, you can see it tomorrow as well.
Yeah.
All right. Bye-bye.